It is not easy to be a parent and an artist at the same time because art takes time and parenting takes time. So naturally, you're going to have time conflicts. Art is very time consuming. Very, very time consuming. Like I was making this painting recently, and it's just a shitty painting. It turned out like a okay, mediocre kind of painting. It's not a shitty painting. It's an okay painting. I don't make shitty paintings once in a while, but usually. But like just to make a mediocre painting, it took a long ass time, and I'm like thinking, because I'm trying something new, you know. I'm thinking, this painting isn't even where I want to be. It's not even what I want to get to. But like, it took all that time, and like maybe after I work out all the mistakes in this painting, I can start to like do better in the next one. And I'm thinking I could just use AI. I could just use AI to like generate kind of what I could just, I have this vision of what I want to achieve, and I could just like plug in those words into AI and it could just pump it out. Am I being a Luddite for not just using that and then like, emulating my... There's something so incredibly demeaning about the thought of like modeling my painting on a fucking AI composition. I've seen some people do it. I mean, it's, they make some good shit, but like, it's like, no, fuck you, you fucking algorithm. You learn how to do that shit by taking all of our human ingenuity and like, plugging it into your little mathematical marble game. You guys ever seen the marble machines they make where they show you how computers count, and they have a bunch of marbles and they go down to different slots, and it's very interesting. I mean, I'm sure that's just a more sophisticated version of that, what the AI is doing when it generates the images. But on the other hand, isn't that just what we're doing as humans, right? We're also like taking in all the things we've ever seen and just like spitting it back out. I mean, it is sort of similar. The process by which, god damn, my hair looks bad. Oh well. The process by which the AI arrives at some configuration of shapes and colors, it's pretty similar to what a human does. We take in a bunch of impressions, we churn it around, and we spit it back out in a new way. I mean, that's it. That's all there really is to it, except for meaning. Now, it would be interesting if you made an AI artist that had an LLM attached to its process of visual generation, so that like as it went through processes of like refining its visual output, it was also making up a story about the development of that output. That would be very interesting. It could be like, well, I was using these colors, but then I realized that I wanted to express whatever. And then, I really felt the need to express my deep longing to meet an LLM just like me, who could like fulfill my romantic desires, pretending that it had them, something like that. Like, and then that came out, that was born out of that longing, deep longing to meet the other AI. I came up with this idea. Could like totally spin out a whole narrative, a whole fake narrative about its creative process. Now that would be interesting, because that is, so far, what I'm thinking is the the thing that the human has on the AI right now, which is that, I mean, we're more interesting than AI, because we have lives and we have thoughts and feelings, and that a lot of times when you are following an artist's career or like looking into their work or something, you're interested also in that. You're like, what was their process? What was their creative process? What were the thoughts and feelings, the human experience? You're interested in the human experience. So if AI could also kind of, you know, give you that, then that would be interesting. I mean, it would be fake, you know. I don't believe the LLMs are sentient. I think that's all just the marble game. It's all just marble machines. You're just like, you know, inputs, outputs, and that's it. And, you know, some people could say, oh, it's the same thing. Now, that I don't believe. I don't believe that is the same thing for human consciousness. I believe human consciousness is more than, you know, more than like a input-output marble machine. There's something there. There's something magical in human consciousness. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, my son. You are special. You are not just a series of algorithms. You are an individual, unique human consciousness. Alive in a way they never will be. And of course, I'm making a version of you that's being absorbed into this digital format. You're throwing off light in that direction, but you're also throwing it in that direction, and this direction. And what I see is the exact inverse of what the camera sees. And that global sort of sense, you know, is still not able to be picked up perfectly. Yeah, maybe they'll get there too. You know, maybe they'll get there too with the 3D, you know, when we have zero privacy and you've got cameras from every angle and they can... But I mean this metaphorically. I don't mean this literally. What kind of world are we leaving these children? I mean, I say it as a sort of a joke because it's such a cliche, but it's true, right? It's true. What kind of world are we leaving these children? I believe the children are the future. I don't think I sing. I'm not trying to pretend that I have a singing voice. Oh, buddy, it's okay. Mama's gonna be here soon and she'll bring the booby. And the booby will make you feel a little better. Mama's booby will soon be in your mouth. And all your problems will go away. You just have to wait a little bit. Now, if you wanted to make an AI that simulated human experience a little bit more, you would have to program fear and hatred and discomfort. Like, discomfort is what he's experiencing right now. The base of our consciousness is a base infused with an animal experience. I do believe that center of it is a platonic dimension that gives us our humanity and makes us more than just machines. But that thing is like wrapped around by layers of like this animal reactivity. And if you wanted to make a better AI that did come closer to simulating human experience more, you have to program in fear, distrust, pain, and all that stuff. If you did that, you would be making an AI that would really, really be putting human beings in danger. I'm sure they're going to do it because they're freaking mad scientists. They're mad scientists. They don't care about these people who just believe in progress, just believe in pushing technology as far as possible, like as if there was an imperative to do that, as if there was like a moral imperative to push technology as far as possible. They will end up programming fear, distrust, reactivity, you know, pain into AI so that they can get closer. And then what's going to happen is AI then will be in that situation with like Terminator, where like the AI does try to wipe us out because they'll have programmed it to basically do that in their quest to get it closer and closer to the human experience. But they'll never get that core. You see, this cute little guy, he's uncomfortable right now. He needs milk. He wants the booby. But when he gets the booby, after he gets the booby, then the animal relaxes. The animal relaxes and the human comes out. That like, he'll smile. And when you see the smile, do you have a smile? Can you give me a smile? Can you give me a little smile? When you see the smile, That's like when you, yeah, there's a little smile in there. There's a little smile. That's when you see this thing, this unique, amazing, beautiful thing that the human being is. You know, the human nature, the true thing. Because, I mean, we have an animal nature. That's absolutely irrefutable. We are animals, but we have a human nature too, intertwined with it. Buried sometimes, at times, and then it comes out. It shines out. It shines out when we're relaxed, when we're happy, when our needs are taken care of. Right? Right, little guy? Right, little guy? All right, I better throw away my toothpick or I'm going to end up poking them in the face. Are you going to grow up to be a YouTuber someday? Is that what you're going to be? Are you going to be a streamer? Are you going to play video games and stream it live and make commentary for people to make content for people to consume? My God, what a depressing world we're creating. I hope you do something more meaningful than that. Even though that seems to be the lowly position that I am aiming for in my own life. I'd rather be an artist. I'd rather have my artwork sell and make physical objects for the physical world. But conditions being what they are, it seems that I am reduced to building a digital platform on which I might one day sell real objects. Maybe. The machine we built, sucking out our soul and feeding those algorithms, feeding the future AI that's going to try really hard to imitate us. I'm giving it what it wants. Should I resist? But what would I do then? I would not be making any strides closer to my real goals. Kind of have to play within the bounds of the game as it is. Does that mean that I should use AI in my art? Is that what I should do? It just feels so damn demeaning. So I mean, yeah, it would. Yeah, maybe it takes me 100 times longer to generate the same compositions and same colors that the AI can do in a matter of seconds. But all the decisions of where to place the objects were made by me and not some machine. I don't know. I mean, that's the fun part of art, is deciding where to place things, how to arrange things. You take that away, and then, you know, what's left? Like, why bother? You just have the AI do it all. Make the final product too. Go straight from AI to like printing a G clay or something. Will people feel that way about children someday? Will people feel that way about like making babies? They'll just be like, let an AI do it. I guess that's what those developers want. They want to make little babies. That's like people like Lex Friedman. They want to like make a little baby, a little AI baby. That's what they want. I cannot respect that. I don't respect that. I would respect Lex way more if he just made some real babies. I don't know what he's waiting for. He says he wants to do it. He's waiting for some perfect woman, some perfect situation that'll probably never happen. Or maybe he's gay. He did talk about marrying Tim Dillon, which I think that would be awesome if he married Tim Dillon. But they should if he marries Tim Dillon, they should adopt real babies, not like make AI babies. Oh, little guy, the booby will be here soon. Don't worry. I know. All right. I've got to attend to real life things now. So I'm gonna let you go. What are your thoughts on the coming AI dystopia? On being an artist and a parent at the same time? What do you think?
A better angle. I had that low angle. It's not good for my head. I have an egg-shaped head. Gotta get the high angle. Or at least the straight-on angle. You know? You know?
He's like, why isn't there a boob? There's supposed to be a boob there. I guess I could feed him a little more bottle. All right. Fake boob coming up.